Hi everybody! In this video I will be walking you through a word problem concerning composite functions. So let's get started.
Jack has picked A amount of strawberries in X amount of time. Jack decided to write a function to represent this. A of X equals X squared minus 2X. Then he wrote another function down showing he can make J amount of jam using C cups of strawberries. J of C equals C minus 1/7 C. Write an expression that models the amount of jam he can make after picking for X amount of time.
So what does this mean? Well, it means that we have to find out how much jam Jack can make as a function of how much time he spent picking strawberries. If you look at the diagram, you'll see that the time Jack spent picking doesn't directly affect how much jam he can make. So because we don't really know what's in the middle, why don't we reference our word problem?
So why don't we just read it from the top? Jack has picked A amount of strawberries in X amount of time. Just in that first sentence, we find out that the amount of time Jack has spent picking strawberries determines how many strawberries he has. And if you look below, you'll see the function A of X. Let's work on that from the inside out. X, the amount of time Jack spent picking strawberries, results, or gets you to A, results in A amount of strawberries, how many strawberries he has. Now back to our diagram, we can write this info in. And now just to add to that, I think I'll write X, the amount of time Jack spent picking strawberries, results in A, the amount of strawberries he has. And this will probably come in handy with our next problem. Now I want you to focus on the function J of C. We know that however many cups of strawberries there are results in how much jam Jack can make. We also know that cups is a way to measure volume, quantity, and amount. A equals the amount of strawberries Jack has after picking for X amount of time. We can plug that into J to get J of A. But what results in A? Well, X of course. So now we can input A of X into J to get J of A of X. So now back to our diagram, let's write that in. So now we have our expression to simplify, J of A of X. So let's start from the inside out. If we are using A of X as an input for J, we need to use the A of X expression to plug into the C's of the J of C expression. Before I do that, I want to point out that J of C equals C minus 1/7 C. We can also write that as 6/7 times 6/7 C. And the reason for that is because if you're doing C minus 1/7 C, that's the same thing as C minus 1/7 of C. So that means that our result would be 6/7 of C. And how do we write that? Well, of multiplication. We're doing C 6/7 of the time, so we can write that as 6/7 T. So we now know that J of C can be simplified to 6/7 C. So now with that info in mind, we can now plug the A of X expression into that only C of the J of C expression. So now our expression is 6/7 times X squared minus 2X. And if you know the order of operations, what would come first? Well, whatever in the parentheses. And what's in the parentheses? X squared minus 2X. And because we don't know the value of X or X squared, we can't simplify this in any way. Next is exponentiation. We don't know what X squared is. It could be any number. We don't know what X is. X could be A, X could be 4. We don't know. So what's next? Multiplication. Which means now it's time to use the distributive property. 6/7 times X squared equals 6/7 X squared. 6/7 times negative 2X equals negative 12/7 x. So just make sure to write the negative symbol down below. So now we have 6/7 times x squared minus 12/7 x. So now we have the expression 6/7 x squared minus 12/7 times x. And can we simplify this anymore? No, we can't, because we don't know the value of x or x squares. So both sides of this expression aren't like terms. So we can call this expression completed. So that is the answer to our word problem. If you enjoyed this video or liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and maybe hit that notification bell. If you disliked this video, please give it a dislike, unsubscribe to my channel, and comment down below why my channel sucks so bad. I'm sure I will totally care about your response, but for now, goodbye.